And good evening, everybody, or good afternoon, I should say. Welcome to race number 14 of 15, chase race number 4 of the PORWC Reese's Rally Car Series. This is our next to last stop before we head to Talladega for the season finale and crown ourselves a champion as we get ready here for a 34-lap event here at Texas Motor Speedway. Today we end up having a pretty good points battle coming in today's race. Joshua Michaels is currently leading the championship standings by 12 points over a tie for second. Jacob Cook and Justin Acosta in the lock for second place. Then you got Sophie Dillon fourth in points. Cody Lamas lines up fifth in points. Then it's Hayden Klein, Carson Gum, Jeremy McMurray, Jacob Lawler, and Felix Harris. Now based on what I'm seeing here, it looks like drivers that are already mathematically eliminated could be from Felix Harris on down. That would include Harris, Norman, Dylan Ogo, and Wolfgang Mason, but we're going to have to find out if maybe with a win today, they could get themselves back mathematically in contention. Looks like the highest starter for the chase contenders is Carson Gum, starting on the outside of the front row here in second place. Carson is a total right now of 45 points. 45 points out of the top spot, so really needs a good run today, maybe a win, be able to get himself back into contention as Adam Chambers sits on the pole. Then it's Carson Gum, Ralph Mason and Zach Corbett, they make up row number 2, and then Sophie Dillon, fourth in points and a total of 22 points back, will line up in the 5th position. I think I'm safe to say the best battle is going to be between Michaels, Cook, and Justin Acosta for the points lead today, but hey, you never know, anything can happen. And the big question is, we've had 13 events and 13 different race winners. Will we have our first repeat winner this late in the season finally here at Texas Motor Speedway, or will the streak move on to the season finale with all winners only having one win here this season? That's going to be a big question. It's going to be answered, and we're going to find out in mere moments as the cars roll up. Let's show you your starting lineup for our next to last race, chase race number 4 here at Texas Motor Speedway. Talk about that streak of first-time winners and no repeat winners so far this season. The pole sitter, Adam Chambers, has not been to victory lane yet this season, so he's poised to maybe continue the streak on here if he can go coast to coast from the pole position to the victory here today at Texas Motor Speedway. Coming through turn 3, they'll hit turn 4. Pace car will make the left-hand turn to pit road, and we'll get these guys under the green flag here for 34 laps of racing. Big opportunity here for a lot of drivers that had tough luck last week, including Cody Lamas, Hayden Klein, Carson Gum, and Jeremy McMurray, to try and get themselves back mathematically up into the hunt. They got to hope, though, that Joshua Michaels, Jacob Cook, and Justin Acosta are able to encounter problems here today. If not, it could blow it wide open into just a 3 or maybe even 2 driver battle next week in the season finale at Talladega. As the green flag is out, we're racing here at Texas. And already Sophie Dillon feeling the urgency to go to the front. She's going to go 3 wide there, stick Ralph Mason in the middle and Zach Corbett up to the extreme high side. You're going to go 3 wide here for second place. And Zach Corbett getting the short end of the stick there. He's dropping like a rock now. And look at Sophie Dillon. She wants to go even further. Right up to the lead goes Sophie, and I think she's going to go from 5th place all the way to the lead in just 1 lap. Yes, indeed. She's going to lead the very first lap of this race. What a power move there by the 30. Now, you don't get any points for leading laps until the season finale at Talladega, but maybe a little practice there or something. You never know. As Jeremy McMurray now is going to go to the inside of Jake Smith. That's another chase contender. Jeremy McMurray in the 24, currently 8th in the point standings, but he could get himself mathematically back into contention. Same there for Michael Norman. Now, we said that he could be out of the championship hunt. That's only if he ends up DNFing in today's event. He still mathematically is eligible based on where he finishes in this event here today. Sorry about that. Ryan Acosta coming to the inside line now in the 2 car. And it looks like he is going to take over the lead right behind him. Not sure who that is. I'm actually going to bring this up here, folks, just because it's easier for me to know who the drivers are, because these Subarus all look the same. And it's going to be Lance Fogel in the 90. And here comes Michael Norman now down to the inside. He's going to try and go for the top spot. He's also got Austin Ogo right behind him. We've been racing clean and green so far for the past 4. Now it will be 5 laps when they hit the stripe. You got to wonder just how long these drivers are going to be able to hold it in. Oh, actually, it was Richard Johnson, not Michael Norman, that led that lap. My apologies. Now Austin Ogo going down to the bottom of the racetrack, and he's got Sam D, DeMarcus Brown, a couple of drivers who have yet to go to victory lane this season. Austin Ogo has already been to victory lane this season. He would be the first repeat winner if he could close the deal here today. But here comes DeMarcus Brown, Ashley LaPlante right there as well, and there's the 95 of Jacob Cook. Second in points, has now worked his way up here towards the front of the field. I'm trying to find Joshua Michaels, and I'm not seeing him right now. Let me look again. Now he's still mid-pack or at the back of the pack, one or the other. He has not worked his way up yet. There he is on the inside line. He's probably back somewhere around the 25th position, I would say, with where he currently is situated. Here comes Hayden Klein right there behind the 29 of Devin Smith. Hayden Klein currently 6th in points. Had a great run last week. And running very well right now, trying to get himself up there into the hunt. All these drivers trying to put themselves in the same situation that Trent Dunham did in Season 1 and Jamie Muckley did in Season 2 to be able to become champion. Here's Hayden Klein going to the lead. Tell you what, he's really come on strong in the last few weeks. He started off the chase rather dismally, did not finish that well in the first 2 events. Oh, and the caution's up for the first time here today. Caution will wave, and oh boy. Cody Lamas, Jacob Lawler, and Joshua Michaels, they've all started to work their way up to the front now. There they are. I think they're now inside the top 10. I think the same can be said for Justin Acosta. There's smoke there in turn 3. Someone looped it around, and I think it could have been Jeremy McMurray. Oh, and Carson Gum. Couple of championship contenders involved here. Carson Gum and the 24 of McMurray, who came into this race 7th and 8th in points. Jeremy McMurray looks fairly good. Carson Gum's got a buckle on the hood. They may be able to repair that car, get it back out, but nonetheless, Hayden Klein is currently the leader. Under this, our first caution coming out on lap number 7. Let's jump back and look at a replay of what happened. Now let's try and see what exactly happened back here. And oh boy, looks like Dylan Ogo got really loose coming off the corner. He's going to come down, or up into Jeremy McMurray. They then come down to the pole sitter Adam Chambers. And then Dylan Ogo's just trying to find a way around Jeremy McMurray, and there he goes. McMurray going to hit the wall, but how did the 39 get involved in something here is my question. Okay, there's the 39 of Carson Gum. Trying to pinpoint the 39. There we go. Oh, they're going to go 4 wide off of 4 here. Oh, Carson looking underneath of Sophie Dillon. Contact may come right here. No, they didn't make contact. They may have actually, when that was, is the caution out at this point? Yeah, the caution's out at this point. They may actually have either wrecked under caution or just backed up under caution. One or the other. Because I did see Sophie Dillon and Carson Gum both coming down pit road along with the Dylan Ogo machine. Oh, right here maybe? Oh, there it is. Yup, Carson's going to go down. Contact with Sosnowski. Sosnowski makes contact with Aaron Williams, and there they all go. Ralph Mason's going to go up into it as well. And there's Sosnowski. Oh, man, Sophie Dillon got sandwiched hard into the wall there between the 50 and the outside retaining wall. And then everybody, whoa, turn left, guys, turn left. Oh, man, Bianca Roberts gets a piece of it. There's Zach Corbett gets spun around, and then Dylan Ogo. Oh, then he's going to nail Carson Gum. That's not exactly light contact either there, folks. That's pretty hard licks. And that is what involved all these drivers. Sophie Dillon 4th in points. Carson Gum 7th in points. Dylan Ogo 12th in points. Jeremy McMurray, of course, who spun around, came in 8th in points. And that's a couple of championship contenders possibly involved in this one. That's what put us under the caution. And then that incident after the caution flag waved. There's your leader, Hayden Klein. Let's jump back to green flag racing. We'll go back to green on lap 12 of 34. That should give us a total of, I believe, 23 laps to go. Yes, indeed, that is the case. 23 to go. Hayden Klein is the leader. Second place is going to be Lisa Shears. Brock McMahon up in third. DeMarcus Brown fourth. Riley Ogle is in fifth. Sixth is Wolfgang Mason, who could very much be just running now to try and win his second race of the season, because I think he is mathematically ineligible for winning the championship now. He was, of course, the last chance qualifying driver back at Talladega. Devin Smith will line up in 7th. Cody Lamas now up to 8th. Jacob Lawler 9th. And Lance Fogel will complete the top 10. There's the points leader. Joshua Michaels has moved his way up to the 11th position. And as I'm looking, yep, behind him, 2 positions back, that is Justin Acosta, who comes in 3rd in the point standings. So we jump up back to the front. Hayden Klein gets ready to put us back into the green. Sorry, had to clear my throat. Take a look down here. Looks like everybody who was involved in all those incidents were able to continue, including Carson Gum, McMurray, Dylan Ogo, and Sophie Dillon. So all 36 cars that took the green flag take this green flag here in our first restart, and they're battling 3 wide, all ready for second. DeMarcus Brown, Brock McMahon, Lisa Shears, and that's going to allow Hayden Klein to get away. And as I look here, Hayden Klein is one of 7 chasers inside the chase that have not won yet. So the streak still could be alive. DeMarcus Brown was able to clear Lisa Shears and Brock McMahon for second. Wolfgang Mason now looking underneath for third place. And here comes Cody Lamas trying to get himself back mathematically in contention, as he was involved in that hard impact wreck back in Indianapolis last week. That dropped him down to 5th in points as he came into that race as the points leader. And it looks like battle's on for the lead. DeMarcus Brown going to leave Hayden Klein out to dry, and DeMarcus Brown goes to the front. Now, DeMarcus had a good run last week at Indy. DeMarcus started on the pole, and I think he came away with a top 10 finish. So he's got quite a bit of momentum on his side, and he'd love to be able to ride that momentum to his first win of the season here and have it take place here at Texas. But there's Wolfgang Mason, who I said I think is mathematically out of championship contention. So he basically has nothing to lose. He can just go out there, race hard, and try and win. And he could end up maybe not winning the chase, but being the first repeat winner this season. Devin Smith right there in 3rd place, but he's going to have a challenge to his inside. That is the 90 of Lance Fogel. And right behind him, you got Riley Ogle, and I think, is that the 2 or the 5? Well, they're both back there. I think that's Ryan Acosta just ahead of Justin. But Justin just got moved up the high side there by Cody Lamas. As Wolfgang Mason goes to the lead now. Battle goes on for second between Riley Ogle and Lance Fogel. And Wolfgang's going to lead that lap. Joshua Michaels is slipping back as the points leader. Jump back here to the 50. Wow, the field broke up a little bit there. Well, I guess you could say that the 50's in pretty good company, though. He's alongside of the drivers trying to run him down for the points lead. Jacob Cook there, that 98. And Justin Acosta is up further up at the front of the field, though, but Joshua Michaels maybe just biding his time, waiting for his moment. You never know. As back up front, new leader, nope. Still Wolfgang Mason with Riley Ogle right behind him. Cody Lamas has now moved his way into 3rd, and Justin Acosta tied for 2nd in points, only 12 points behind Joshua Michaels. He's now moved up to the 4th position. Let's take a look here and see where Joshua Michaels crossed last time. He crossed in 17th place. Justin crossed in 5th, so that's 12 positions. They are right now in a deadlock tie for the points lead. They still are, as they both crossed in that same spots. Well, no, Justin Acosta just lost a ton of spots. I think he just turned Riley Ogle. Yes, he did, right in front of the field. Look out. Riley, oh boy. How did they miss him? Wow. Nicely done by everybody to avoid the spinning 32 car. Riley Ogle had crossed the stripe last time around. Well, I'm not exactly sure. I think he was inside the top 10, though. That's a tough break for Riley, but catches a break there with nobody hitting him. Solo car spin here at Texas. Car slides all the way down the back straightaway, up into turn 3. Everybody avoids him. And we dodge a near we have a near miss there, dodging a bullet here at Texas Speedway. Let's take a look at the spin by Riley Ogle, putting us under the caution, easy for me to say, for the second time today here at Texas. Little bit of help here from Justin Acosta, and yeah, Riley was running right there in a battle for 5th place with Ashley LaPlante, and yep, just kind of hooked the 32 off the corner, bounces off of the Subaru of Ashley LaPlante. LaPlante actually goes up and hits the wall a little bit there too with the right side. Now look at everybody, just avoid, look at this. I don't know who that is directly behind the Abu Dhabi Ford Focus, but a tremendous job of slowing down. Oh, wait, a little bit of damage there though. And who is that? That was Felix Harris. The 89 Harris, who comes in 10th in points. That's not what he needed. And oh my goodness, look at this. That second group of cars come into view and are able to get by. My goodness. So we almost got away with everybody getting through, but Felix Harris did make a little bit of contact there. A little bit of damage on the front and hood of the 89, but could have been a lot worse. So we're under the caution flag. Let's go back to green. Getting ready to go back under the green flag. Wolfgang Mason, dead last in chase points, currently out in front. Looking to become the first repeat winner this season. Lining up right behind him there, you got Austin Ogo. Then you got the 95 of Jacob Cook, who has actually worked his way up here to the 3rd position. I actually did make a mistake for a little earlier. I said the 98 was Jacob Cook. I'm sorry, that was Jacob Lawler. Jacob Cook is in the 95, and right now he's running very well. I think he could actually be the current points leader at this particular moment in time. Cody Lamas lines up in 4th. 5th place is Justin Acosta. So Justin would be behind Jacob Cook right now by, I think, 2 points. And he might have actually moved himself up to 2nd in points right now, depending on where Joshua Michaels currently is running. Jacob Lawler is up to 6th, however. Then you got Jake Smith in 7th. 8th is Ashley LaPlante. Devin Smith is in 9th. And completing the top 10 is going to be Ryan Acosta. Field comes out of turn number 4. Let's see where Joshua Michaels is going to restart. Oh, he restarts in the 13th position. So actually, I think Joshua Michaels is still the points leader by about 2 points over Jacob Cook. Green flag back out here on lap 23 of 34. We have a total of 12 to go. Can we race it clean and green to the end? I think we could. These drivers did pretty well there on that last green flag run, keeping it pretty clean for the most part. But stranger things have happened here, so maybe if the caution does come out here with about 5, 4, 3 laps to go, these drivers are going to want to have a sense of urgency to get up there to the lead, be in that top position when and if that caution does come out. Of course, it could never come out. We don't know. Austin Ogo looking underneath of Wolfgang Mason. That is for the top spot now. Right behind there is Jacob Cook and Justin Acosta, both tied in a dead even heat for 2nd in the point standings. Whoever gets ahead of whom is going to be ahead of them in the standings. It's that simple. Let's jump back, find Joshua Michaels. Like I see him back here right now. I think he may have just cracked the top 10 as he looks underneath of Jacob Lawler. This may be a battle for 9th place. I'm not sure. Let's see where Michaels crosses the stripe. He crosses in 10th position. He's now inside the top 10 in the running order now. And Joshua Michaels, boy, what if he'd be able to win here today? That could really just leave him with a lot of simple choices at Talladega as far as trying to win the championship. Of course, he does have Justin Acosta and Jacob Cook running up ahead of him right now. And they're 3 wide here as Wolfgang got unceremoniously moved up to the extreme high line. I think Jacob Cook just got the same courtesy. So that's one driver that Joshua Michaels won't have to worry about. Now he's got to worry about the red car up ahead of Justin Acosta. As Austin Ogo goes to the lead now. Battle on here for 2nd place. Justin Acosta on the high line now. He'll start to slip back. And look who moves on by. Joshua Michaels. So now the points leader has the drivers who came in tied for 2nd trying to run him down for the points lead, both in his rearview mirror at this current point in time. Things could not have worked out better in his favor yet. But he'd love to be able to win too. Here he comes now looking to the inside of Brock McMahon. That would be a battle for 3rd. Can't quite do it. Meanwhile, battle on for the lead as Ryan Acosta is all over the back bumper of Austin Ogo. And here he comes looking to the bottom. Brock McMahon now looking to see if that line will open up for him to be able to go for 2nd. No, looks like it's going to be Joshua Michaels moving him out of the way. Michaels is on fire right now. Holy cow, someone get a bucket of water. This guy is un fuego as Ryan Acosta goes to the lead. Michaels now into 2nd. He wants to put a lot of pressure on his competition heading into Talladega. So if you're going to take the championship, you've got to claw it out of my hands. Michael's going to go to the lead for the first time today. The points leader is out in front. Right behind him, I do believe that's the Lance Fogel machine. Yes, it is. Fogel's been actually up here inside the top 5 all day long. And running very well right now. He's actually going to go for the lead now. Now, this is interesting. Who would be the driver to try and capitalize on Michael slipping back? I don't know where the Justin Acosta or the Jacob Cook machines are. There's Jacob Cook. He crossed the stripe somewhere around 12th place, I think, and he's getting moved to the high side again. Silver Fox and Aaron Williams move him way up. This again going to play into the favor of Joshua Michaels as the battle is on for the lead now. Look at Cody Lamas. He could get himself back into the picture now. Lamas is 5th in points. He's a total of 37 points back. If Michaels can slip back far enough, Cody Lamas could put himself mathematically back in the hunt, but now he gets moved to the high side by Wolfgang Mason. This all going on behind Lance Fogel, who is a former winner, I might add. He could become the first 2-time winner this season, as here comes Jake Smith, DeMarcus Brown. They're going to go 3 wide for second. Almost some contact back there between Brock McMahon and Ryan Acosta. They still keep it together, though. These guys have got to work to try and run down Lance Fogel, though, because he's opening up a little bit of daylight between himself and the rest of the field, and we've only got 3 more laps to go. They got to stop racing for second, concentrate on the lead. Jake Smith, though, in a battle for second now with DeMarcus Brown. Here comes Devin Smith into the mix, Brock McMahon, and here comes Aaron Williams in the 40, but he gets moved in the middle groove, almost slid right up into Cody Lamas. And right now, just enjoying the view is Lance Fogel. 2 more to go. Does anybody have anything for the 90? Well, they might. They just stayed single file that time there with DeMarcus Brown and Devin Smith. Here they come. If Devin Smith does not go to the inside of DeMarcus, oh no, there's a spin! Caution! Caution! And Adam Chambers up ahead. He may be a slower car. No, it's Carson Gump, Sophie Dillon. Can they catch up to Lance Fogel? They're blocking. He's blocking him. Here comes DeMarcus Brown. Drag race, and Lance Fogel just hangs on. Oh, wow! Caution out. White flag displayed. Lance Fogel had a whole bunch of problems there, trying to get around Sophie Dillon and Carson Gum coming down to the stripe. DeMarcus Brown and Jacob Lawler got good runs on him, but couldn't quite get him at the line. And Lance Fogel, the streak is over. For the first time this season, we have a 2-time winner in the Reese's Rally Car Series. Lance Fogel is going to come around here under the caution flag, out of turn 4, and he'll pick up his 2nd win of the season. Not in the hunt for the championship, but he will be the first 2-time winner here in the Reese's Rally Car Series here in Season 3, as the checkered flag is in the flagman's hands. And what a well-earned win for Lance Fogel. He never really fell outside the top 10 all day, and he picks up the checkers. His 2nd win of the season comes here at Texas Motor Speedway. Well, a streak that went for 13 races all of a sudden comes to a sudden end, and Lance Fogel becomes the first repeat winner here in Season 3. And I'm trying to look right now and see where the drivers finished that came in running well on the points. Let's try and find out here, as we're looking up at the top left right now. Joshua Michaels, he finished in 16th place. Now, in order for Jacob Cook or Justin Acosta to be the points leader, they would have to finish in 4th or better, which neither of them did. Justin Acosta, wait, where did Justin go? Oh, he finished 22nd. And Jacob Cook finished in 19th. We know Sophie Dillon was nearly a lap down there at the stripe. Cody Lamas finished in 12th. So he'll pick up a little bit of ground on Joshua Michaels in the standings. And Hayden Klein was the highest finisher, or no, 2nd highest finisher of the Chasers, finishing in 5th. Boy, I don't know. I know for certain Joshua Michaels will still be the points leader heading into next week in the season finale at Talladega, but the question is, just how much of a points lead will he have heading into the season finale? That's going to be the big question. We're going to leave you guys now here from Texas, and we'll see you for the season finale. Just letting you guys know when the finishing results come, we're then going to show you the standings, and the drivers that are highlighted in red, they are now mathematically eliminated from championship competition. We may have, I think, as many as only 3 drivers battling it out for the championship next week at Talladega. We'll find out, though, but congratulations to Lance Fogel on becoming the first repeat winner this season. Our streak of one win, if you will, all comes to an end at 13. And Joshua Michaels survives here today with the points lead. Heading into next week, the season finale from Talladega coming your way soon. You've been watching production of the PORWC here on the NHRA Sports Channel.